Hi, it's Todd with TLF Works. Today I'm going to be making a pen blank and pen for a pen swap that Lynn Lacey has put on. I've got my partner in the pen swap already. It's Adam from Indiana, and I'm going to be making a Vertex Supreme kit. I'm going to use gray spalted tiger oak, trying to get a nice dark, like almost black in the wood. I'm going to put some accents in with this black and white polystyrene plastic card sheets, and I'm going to try to accent the ends with this leftover piece of, it is box elder that was dyed a dark blue. So we'll have basically black, blue with little white pinstripes and a couple of accents on this pen. Hope you'll stick around. I hope it turns out okay. During the making of today's blank, I'll be using my new bandsaw sled with the adjustable stop and the pen sizing jig. Right now, I've taken the piece of box elder that we have, and I'm truing up the end of it so I can try to pull 4 slices off of the blank. Each of these slices needs to be the same width. I just estimated how wide they could be here, and I got as lucky as could be. There was about a 64th of an inch extra on the final cut when I was doing this work. I really lucked out. Now, when I was cutting these, I'm cutting them a little wider than they're going to be in the end project, because these are going to be at the end of the blank, and I'm going to trim these off with the barrel trimmers and sander later to get it down to the exact size of the tube that'll be used. I'm also going to use the bandsaw to cut up this plastic polystyrene or whatever it's called here. It's real thin stuff. It's like 0.025 inches thick. And I'm going to need 4 pieces of the white, that's basically an inch square, and 8 pieces of the black to make the accents that we're going to use for our blank. You can see the bigger accent piece, the blue accent piece that's on the sled. I used it to size up the cuts here before starting to make these cuts. You want to make sure to sand all the surfaces of these little accent pieces so the glue has a better surface to adhere to later. I'll be using medium CA to perform the glue up here. I'll be gluing the big box elder piece to a piece of the black polystyrene, then the white polystyrene, and then the final black polystyrene to create a little pancake with 4 pieces in it. I'll be making 4 of these. I want to go ahead and make sure that the small little segmented pieces that I just glued onto this box elder aren't sticking out on the side, so I'm just flushing everything up on the sander here to make sure that it's nice and square. Back at the bandsaw, I have my pen sizing jig out, and I'm going to be cutting up the barrel pieces for the blanks. And I'm making a little bit of a mistake here. I put the cap tube in, and I've cut the blank to the exact size
of the cap tube. And what I didn't do is I didn't take into consideration the accent pieces on the end. So now you can see that I'm going to recut that piece, and I have the accent pieces stacked in behind it on the jig. So the combination of the two accent pieces and the main body piece there will make up the full length of the blank for the cap. Then I'll do the exact same thing then for the lower section of the pin as well. Two accent pieces and the main body of the blank. Before I do my glue up, I want to do a quick sanity check here. I have my tube and potential blank, and I'm just making sure that the size looks correct. And everything looks great, so time to move forward. The glue up is the same as before. I'm going to use the medium CA. I'm going to apply it to the blank and then take the accents with the black piece down and glue them to the main body of each of these blanks. I've taken a little Ziploc bag from the pin kit parts and put it over my finger so I wouldn't get CA glue on my finger. And then you'll notice I never even use that finger to spread the glue. Sometimes it's just the thought that counts, right? I go ahead and throw these blanks into some clamps to make sure that that CA gets to set up in there nice and tight. I let the blanks sit in the clamps for a minute or two. I'm going to hit them with a quick burst of activator here. Make sure there's no wet CA on the outside of them before I rip these clamps off and move to the next step.
Okay, so I've made a mistake here. And maybe you can see it. I've taken this main body of the cap and I've put it in cross grain instead of long grain. So the grain is running this way. The body, the grain is running this way. We're going to call that a design feature and move on. And I hope it looks okay. I hope it doesn't blow up. All that. I hope Adam likes his pen. Yeah.
At this point, the blank was complete. I ran out of time in this video. I want to go ahead and split this video into two parts. So we'll turn the pen in the next video. So here's a little picture of what the blank looked like on the lathe. And really happy with the turnout of it so far there. I'd like to thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please hit that subscribe button and like the video. And I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you later. Oh, as a side note, I've gone ahead and added a little teaser here to the end of the finished pen. Bye.